here's an update on the dragon buckle. I've got more detail now, generally all over, but starting to put textures and detail, particularly in the face and head, the claws. Started to get some detail around the circle, turned that into stonework. Coming on. There's a little bit more work to do on the front, and then I've got to turn my attention to the back. As you can see at the minute, it's still extremely rough, so I've got to build the back of a buckle and give it some thickness, and then hollow out, take a lot of the weight out of the back of the torso particularly. But that's the next step. We're now getting to the stage with the dragon buckle. Well, it's one of the tricky stages really. I don't know if you can pick much of that up, but most of the detail on the front is now finished, or as finished as I want to make it. I've cut everything out, put detail on the background, put some fine detail in the claws and the feet and the teeth and the face of the dragon. The tricky bit now, unfortunately, is, if I turn it over, everything in the back here has got to be hollowed out. The tricky part there is, obviously I could go right the way through if I take too much away, but obviously when it's cast in pewter you don't want that thickness of pewter. It'll be far too heavy, so we need to take a lot of weight away, and then shape the back of it and put the back detail on the post and the block for the buckle wires as well. Right, fingers crossed, you might not ever see this one again. I've been hollowing out the dragon buckle, and I've gone about as far as I dare. You see there's been a lot taken away from, particularly in the body, behind the wings. The only guidance I can give on this kind of process is you go and take as much out as you dare, and then take a little bit more and hope for the best. The best technique for checking, obviously you pay regards to the front and the thickest part, and look at it from different angles and line up the back when you're actually grinding out with the drill. Always make mistakes. You go as far as you dare, absolutely as far as you dare. You can see on this one, hopefully you can see on this one, there's a place here where I've taken too much away. Let's use that probably a bit better. The place here I've taken too much out of the back, which I've got a little bit of repair to do, but fortunately with this material you can repair things quite easily. It does bond to itself, and I'll have to put some clay on there soon anyway, because I've got to do the block and the peg as yet, and put the copyright marks and the plates on the back. But the dragon is getting there. Dragon buckle is now finished. You can see the front detail. I'll move it in, I might go out of focus a bit. Front detail there, and I've now finished the back, put the peg on and the two blocks for the buckle wire to fit in, and the copyright details. The next logical step would be to make a mould, which I will be doing, but most moulds cause at least some damage on a model. Something with such deep undercuts is likely to be destroyed within the mould anyway. So what I'm now about to do is put it on the 3D scanner and get a digital model created from it, which is a good exercise anyway, because then I can repeat it if I need to, or I can reduce it to make a smaller item, pin badge, keyring, that sort of thing, even a pendant maybe. But I'll scan it and leave it on the scanner overnight, and it's always good for a backup. So I've set the buckle up in the scanner, mounted it on the plate ready. Also set up all the parameters on the software on there. It's a case of now just starting it and let it do its job really. Let's have a go. I'm going to do that one-handed. There we go. Let's see what happens over here. There we go. This is quite a long drawn out process, so let's just basically show you how it's working. Gradually builds up a digitized 3D image of the buckle, which I can then reproduce, scale down, or manipulate in other forms and use in other things as well. Quite a handy gadget. Right, let's see how it gets on.